So what next?
Eating! Hey Spicyfans! Have you realized that anytime you are in my kitchen, I feel so excited? Guess what? Today it is one of my favorite meats. I'm so excited to introduce to you Grasscutter Akrantié. I am excited to do this. It's so hard, so difficult to get this. And guess what? I have it today. It is Grasscutter light soup with fufu. These are all the ingredients I have. Details of this are in the description below. Join me as we cook this sumptuous meal. The Grasscutter is difficult to get, so I am just going to use half of it, and I will accompany it with some dry smoked fish. This is smoked. The Grasscutter is smoked. I'm just going to use half. Yes, half. Don't look at me like that. Grasscutter is very, very dear. It's so moist. It's smoked, but it's not chin-chin. I've cut my Grasscutter, aka Akrantié, into my preferred pieces, and I'm just putting them directly into the pan. They have been washed already, don't forget. And this Grasscutter, you know, people can smoke it so dry, so skinny, so very dehydrated, but this one is not like that. Look, it's very nice and moisty. Yes, it's on now. I am quickly going to add my gog. You know, gog, garlic, onion, ginger. So I'm going to just blend my garlic, my onion and ginger, and we add it to it. Okay, here is my garlic, onion, ginger. When I was blending, I added 1 Scotch bonnet. You know, Spicyfafa likes it very spicy. And I'm pouring it. We don't want to miss any spice here, so I am washing this with water. And adding it. Now, this is onion. I'm just pricking it like that and adding it because I want it to cook and soften. Then I blend it back into the soup. And 2 tomatoes, also fresh tomatoes. Just dropping them in like that. And another ginger. I don't peel my ginger, I just wash it nicely to get rid of sand and everything. And then I'm putting it. When they cook and soften, I'll take them out, blend them and put them back in. This is also garden egg. These garden eggs don't look too pretty, but they are so nice. I will just leave it in it like that, and I'll also blend it into my soup to give it a little bit of thickening. Now, Spicyfafa doesn't cook with salt, but sometimes I just drop a little bit of it, especially when I'm cooking meat, so that it will go inside very well. And this is stock cube, half of the big stock cube. This is the shrimpy one for taste, extra taste. Grasscutter has its own beautiful aroma. It has this distinctive gamey aroma. So I am not going to add any other dramatic spice. Just give it a little bit of turning ups and cover it to boil for about 3 more minutes. Then we continue. Now I want to add my tomato puree. It is optional, but it tastes nicer if you put tomato puree in it. So I'm adding, and there is this beautiful ingredient called Prekese in my local language, but it is Eden fruit. Eden fruit tastes so nice in soups. You can try and see what I mean. I'm just cutting it into 2. We use it when it's dry. Prekese. The aroma of Prekese in game soup, any type of game soup, is so nice. Drop it in there like that. Give it a little bit of water. Not too much of water because I'm going to blend the vegetables, and then I'll add some more water. So I'm just leaving that. Cover it up and still waiting for that onion that will give me some aroma. Onion aroma. I'm waiting for it to soften. I think I'm okay with the softness of my vegetables, and I'm about to blend them, but I will add these spices to it. And here they are, 3 types of spices. We have cloves, you know cloves, and peppercorns, negro pepper. I like negro pepper in my my game soup. So I'm blending it in my local earthenware. I'll blend it. When it is done, then I add the onion and ginger and the tomatoes. These same spices you can also use for fresh fish soup. Ooh. Fresh fish soup, yes. So you can see how it is. Oh, it smells amazing. I can smell home. If you have dawa dawa, I have it, but I'm not using it today. You can drop a little bit, just a tiny bit, and grind it as well. I'm not using dawa dawa because I'm using Prekese. They both have their own distinctive aromas. This is clash of aromas. If you are using Grasscutter to cook, you will know what I mean. So I'm going to look for my ginger, tomatoes, and onion. You see what I mean? It's simmering nicely. Tomatoes, here you are, and here is the onion. If you have more time, you can cook the onion separately, but I want everything to be done here. You can cook the onion separately and then pour the water and everything and blend with it. And the garden egg, of course. That garden egg and the onion and the tomatoes makes the soup not only nice, not only taste nice, but thicken it a little bit. Now ginger, where are you? Here you are. This ginger is going to give it another taste. I'm going to blend them now in the earthenware pot. Cut off the top and then pour that back into the soup. This is where you add your more water to the soup. My excitement level is up there. Our soup is doing, is making, is cooking. Garden egg. Everything's washed already. And it's from the freezer, as I told you, so it looks a bit soggy. It doesn't matter. It is a taste we are after. These are mushrooms. I personally prefer the open, big open mushrooms, but I couldn't get that. And this is also very nice. Mushrooms in Grasscutter soup. What? Have you tried that before? Try that. This is almost open like an umbrella. I'm leaving it like that. And the accompanying fish, I'm leaving it just like this, been washed already. I'm not removing anything from it. I washed it nicely and I'm just dropping it in. That's accompanying fish. Look at this. When was the last time you had this? So you leave this to boil gently and nicely. Don't put the heat too hot, too high. Just give it medium heat. The okra and the bakboshito will go in a bit later. I'm covering this and waiting for it to cook gently. Akrantié, Akrantié. I'm ready to check on my soup again. You see, the reason I didn't put the fish in it earlier with the Grasscutter is that this fish is already done. It's been smoked and it's ready to eat. And as I put it in the soup, it's already been soft. It has softened and reduced and released its juices into the soup, and I don't want it squashing, so I'm taking them out for now. See, it's nice and soft already. If you smell this soup, you'll not even wait for it to be done before you start eating it. So the okra is going. Okra, we know okra is very fast cooking. I got some pieces of okra and definitely Scotch bonnet, extra heat. This is bakboshito. It's like Scotch bonnet, but they are a bit tinier and more. It's got more flavors. I'm putting that in it for anyone who wants extra heat to crush it into his or her soup, and that person is definitely going to be me too. At this stage, I have tasted my soup. I'm fine with the salt level, spices level, anything level. If you are doing it, this is where you taste it and see whether you like everything inside. My pepper is fine for me. The mushrooms are done, okra done. So I'm putting back the fish to do the final sucking up of juices. I am having a good time. That goes back in. Yes, of course. Grasscutter soup. Spicyfafa way. Ta-da! Done. Baby, baby, baby. If you have been watching up to this time, it means you are enjoying what I'm doing. I know you are. I just want to remind you that if you have not subscribed yet, do so now, please, so that you see more of this sumptuous, of this sumptuousness. Yes. Guess what I'm having with my Akrantié soup, Grasscutter soup. I made fufu earlier on. Fufu. This is nicely made fufu. If you want to see how I make my fufu, I have a video of making fufu in my videos. You can also have this soup with kokonte, akaka. I also made akaka in my videos. You can refer to that. You can have it with rice, yam, eba, amala. This soup is amala. Oh. You can have it with any delicacy of your choice. I am going to enjoy my fufu today.